Alright, y'all, sitting over here now. I've been out here over an hour playing. Fingers are a little bit tender. For y'all that don't know, when you don't play for a while, well, when you play for a while you build up calluses, and then when you don't play for a while you lose them. And I hadn't played for a while, especially not the guitar, and playing the banjo, the strings are a lot softer, so even playing that, you don't really keep them up. But anyway, we're down here at the lake for the weekend, and down here on my father-in-law's dock. Got my old lantern set up here, and I've got a rod out here in the water for catfish. Hadn't had a bite, but I don't have the best bait in the world. Just got some worms on there for now. Plan on doing more fishing tomorrow and stuff. But anyway, I brought my guitar down here. It's a really nice night, a little breeze blowing, and it's done cooled off now, and been playing some and need to work back up on it. I know a lot of y'all have enjoyed the music on the channel. And one other cool thing here is I've got a new guitar, new to me. This is a Martin. This is not a D28, but it's a very similar to a D28. It is a custom Centennial Dreadnought. It's a custom model to celebrate an anniversary type deal, and I have to do it in daylight. Sometime you can see better. It's got the gold color. I guess it's probably a brass tuning pegs, and it's got the rosewood back and sides. There we go. Just like you would have on a D28. It has the same markings here as a D28, with just the pinstripe around the sound hole. And I hadn't noticed it till now, but it doesn't have the black pinstripe around the front, around the sides there. It's just a white line, which is okay by me. It's got the D28 style inlays. If you see, most D28s and stuff have the double there and the bigger dots, whereas a D18 and stuff like that, some of the other models will only have a single dot there, just like the rest of the inlays up and down the neck. But it sounds really good, and it plays really, really good, which is something I really enjoy with it. Having a hand injury and stuff, it's harder for me to play some of the guitars. I ended up selling one of my Taylors to a buddy of mine. It was one of my favorite guitars, if not my favorite guitar. It had just a sound of its own, and it projected. I mean, if you play it with a blue chip pick and you hit the strings hard, you can keep up with just about any banjo out there. Certain guitars that just have that projection of sound, at least in the bluegrass world, they call them banjo killers. But anyway, this one here has got a real good sound. And a buddy of mine, we got to know each other and talking, and played together a little bit. This was his guitar, and we ended up trading for another Taylor I had towards this one, and I still got to pay him a little bit of money on it, but I believe it's worth it. And again, I've been looking for another guitar for a while now, something easier to play, and that still has a really good sound. And I was lucky to find this one, and for the deal that we made on it, because I was looking at like newer stuff, and seeing on Facebook and stuff, like, you know, D18s and 28s and everything, anywhere from, you know, 2,500 on up. And like I said, new ones are about $3,000, I think. Best I remember the last time I looked into it. But anyway, also I really like this O lantern. That thing is really cool. You can turn it down low like that, and it's got the old retro vibe to it there. And also you can charge your phone out of it. Works really good for, you know, camping, stuff like that, whatever you want to use it for, really. Camping and, you know, fishing and whatever. But anyway, I'll play a couple songs now. This is one I played a lot of times, but I'll play it again. One of my favorites, a Wildwood Flower to Pick. And that way, if you remember kind of how some of the other guitars I played on here sounded. Real good clean sound to me. It's got a good ring into it, but I prefer to have a guitar that has, you know, a little more bass in it, I guess you would say, for, you know, the older traditional sound of music that I like, and the, you know, singing lead with it and everything, where you know, the style of music I like is, of course, the Stanley style. And back in the day they had a bassier sound in guitar, and Ralph had that real, you know, ringy, real tinny banjo. Or nowadays they want to, you know, go the opposite way. They want a real ringy, real tinny guitar and a bassier, duller sounding banjo. But, you know, just like making a G chord with the 3 fingers here, that's typically the way I do it. I like that sound. But most people now in the newer newgrass deal is making a 4-finger style where they're holding down both bottom strings. And I guess that's alright too, but I just grew up the other way, so anyway. Will you miss me? Oh, will you miss me? Will you miss me? Will you miss me when I'm gone? When these lips shall never more place a kiss upon thy brow, but like cold, still and dead, will you love me then as now? Will you miss me? favorite songs as well. Let's see, what else can we do? She walks through corn leading down to the river, hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox, like a fox on the run. Well, everybody knows the reason for the fall. One woman tempted man down in Paradise's hall. This woman tempted me and took me for a ride. Like a lonely fox, I need a place to hide. She walks through corn leading down to the river, hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox, like a fox on the run. That's a good old song there. Yeah, my fingers are a little bit sore, which you can't see the little groove in them, but when you're starting out, or even if you've been playing for a while and your calluses ain't all the way like you need to be, if you got any rubbing alcohol, you can put some on a cotton ball and, you know, kind of put it on the end of your fingers for a few seconds on each one, and it'll take a little soreness out of the way. It dries the tip of your finger up where it's not quite as sore, and it makes it easier for your calluses to grow back and all that stuff. On the banks of the river, where the willows hang low, and the wild birds all warble with a low morning sound. Out in the hollow, where the water runs cold, it's where I first listened to lies that you told. As I lie on my bed, for sorrow is deep, the past I remember, time cannot erase. The letter you wrote me, it was written in vain, and I know that your conscience still echoes my name. See if we can try a couple more here. Come on, young fellows, so young and so fine, and seek not your fortune in the dark, dreary mine. Alrighty, well, hopefully y'all enjoyed that.